Let's talk about love. Honestly, I haven't uploaded a video in the past month because I've been stuck on this one topic. What do I want to say about love? Love is such a difficult topic to contextualize. It's so personal to the individual and their experiences. It's such an exposing, vulnerable emotion with indescribable complexities. Yeah, it seems like everyone has shared their 2 cents on love. From Shakespeare to Taylor Swift, love seems to be the topic everyone can't stop talking about. So let's talk about it. Love and heartbreak from the perspective of a 20-year-old girl in college. It is 8:52. My class is at 9. We're gonna head over. I didn't even brush my teeth or anything. We're just gonna go to this 1-hour discussion and then come back. People in my philosophy discussion class are gonna deal with my stanky ass breath. OOTD. Coffee secured, class is done, teeth still not brushed. Okay, I just got some packages in the mail. Let's open them. I have recently been into a pinker lip gloss situation. Oh shit, this is hella pink. I'm usually not a pink lip girly, but not bad. Quick disclaimer, but my thoughts are very limited to my own experiences. Love comes in so many different forms. These are just my observations from what I've seen and experienced. The dating scene in 2023 is defined by situationships. In college, you're at a stage of your life where you're meeting so many new people and gaining new experiences every day. There's honestly no reason for you to commit to someone. However, you still want companionship and a convenient hookup. Thus, situationships are born. A relationship with no strings attached. Personally, I never understood situationships. It's not something I would engage in, and it's because I have a very romanticized view of romance. I grew up with the fantasy of falling in love. You watch all these princess movies and rom-coms and think falling in love is one of the most magical things in the world. And after listening to a decade of Ed Sheeran songs and watching The Notebook or seeing Damon and Elena finally end up together, you build up a mountain of expectations in your head of what love should look like. Situationships taint that fantasy. It transforms love into something transactional, something convenient. I look back at my first love very fondly now. It was very pure and innocent type of love. Sometimes it makes me sad that I'll never experience that type of love again. A love with no emotional baggage or trauma from heartbreak. A love where you can fall headfirst because you don't know what it feels like to crash. I think the hardest time to be single is after experiencing what love feels like. All of a sudden, this magical feeling inside of you is gone, and you're going through the withdrawals every day. They always say that you were fine before you met this person, so you'll be fine after. And yes, that is true, but something inside you will have changed. The first heartbreak is the most brutal, but the most transformative. I'm going to get my hair washed. This is the best part. I'm hoping they give me a massage. I think I still have a very naive and immature view on love. I go into relationships with expectations of what I already want it to look like. I fall headfirst and get consumed by it. And this fantasized view is my downfall. This whole dynamic makes me think about how transactional relationships are in this stage of life. How do you know when you aren't living the fantasy anymore? Anyways, this morning I had to wake up early to pick up my friend at the airport. He got stranded in Miami and had to take a red eye. In LA, the true test of friendship is to see if you're willing to pick them up at LAX, because that LAX loop from hell literally takes 20 minutes on its own to get across.
Sorry.
I hate you, bro. Last year, I went through a phase of just wanting a relationship because I wanted to feel validated and loved again. I think love can be an easy distraction. When other areas of your life aren't going so well, love is an escape to turn towards to forget about reality. The dopamine you get from love can easily cover growing pains or career stresses. Focusing on silly little crushes or thinking about what to text a guy back is a lot easier to problem solve than thinking about how you're going to get a job. I think relationships provide a certain type of emotional safety net or comfort zone. In a time when life is so unstable and uncertain, it's easy to latch onto someone that's familiar. And I think that that's a big reason why people stay in toxic relationships, situationships, or even go back to their exes. It's for that instant comfort. Should you date in college? I think the college experience in a relationship is so different than the college experience single. And after experiencing both, I think being single is better. I talk about this with my friends a lot. Should you be dedicating yourself to someone at this stage of your life? One view is that yes, you should, because you're at a stage of your life where you should be exploring deeper connections, and everyone wants that campus romance. But I think for me, I've come to see college as one of the only times when you're surrounded by like-minded individuals, and the time when you should be working on yourself. I'm also the type of person to dive headfirst into relationships. I tend to lose myself in them and allow my life and thoughts to be consumed by one person.
What's up, gang? No, that's weird enough. I don't know what am I supposed to say?
What's your name?
My name is Warren.
So while I still have this fantasy of relationships and falling in love, I know the logical side of my brain knows that it's better to be single during this time. When I was in a relationship, I had no reason to branch out and meet new people. Honestly, there's pros and cons to being in a serious relationship at a young age, but I think one of the biggest cons was feeling too comfortable not having close friends. I don't know if it's just me, but I didn't realize how weak my previous friendships were when I was in a relationship until I got out of it and formed much stronger bonds with my current friends. Because when you're in a relationship, there's no need to rely on your friends for anything. There's no need to go out of your way to form those deeper connections. So I think being single in college has made me realize just how important having a support system is that goes beyond just one person. On the other hand, I think love and heartbreak is a crucial experience that really makes you grow as a person. I've grown more in the past year than the last 5 years combined, and going through that emotional pain and confusion really makes you reflect and look inwards. You realize that you need to have a life first and be completely fulfilled by yourself in order to let someone else in your life.
Redo.
Okay. You can just cut that out, right?
Yeah, I'll cut it out. I got you. Cut. Oh. Cut again. Cut.
Alright, there it is.
Oh.
Another big aspect of college relationships is the question of what's going to happen after graduation. You either enter a relationship knowing it's going to end or brushing off that question until the very last minute. I think the inherent impermanence of love in college is very scary and deters people from entering relationships in general, but I think that's what makes it so special. During this stage of life, love is fleeting. It can take the form of just one extraordinary night with a stranger or a 6-month undefined situationship. In college, everyone is just trying their best to grow and mature and love. Everyone is at different stages, but ultimately, everyone's just trying their best to love in whichever way they can. Love really is a drug. After my breakup, it was a feeling I so desperately wanted back. I wanted to chase the highs of falling in love all over again. It was a void in my life I felt like I needed to fill. But my breakup exposed holes in other areas of my life that I've been neglecting for years. My friendships, my career, myself. I realized that love doesn't have to be romantic. You can be just as fulfilled if you focus on nurturing platonic love, familial love, self-love. Romantic love is nice, but it's not necessary to have at every stage of your life. In fact, you shouldn't have it every stage of your life. Love is a really special feeling that shouldn't be shared with just anybody. Love is probably one of the best feelings in the world, but it's not something that needs to be chased, and it's not all of life. But that basically concludes my current thoughts on love. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was a very introspective video for me. I had to really deep dive into what my thoughts are on this topic, and I had a lot of fun. But I really hope that you guys did too. Let me know what you guys think about love. Have you guys been burned too much and you don't think love exists anymore? Or are you still hopeless romantic? Let me know. But I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time.